Hello everyone. Today I'm just going to do real quickly. I'm just going to show you guys my load order for Skyrim Anniversary Edition for the PS4. As you can see, I have the unofficial Skyrim patch, both the Special Edition and the Creation Club, Immersive Citizen overhaul, Dirt Replacer, reward reading. Now this one I kind of like a lot because when I play survival I read books and I'll get depending on what book I'm reading I'll get like a level up on whatever perk it could be, smithing, alteration, enchanting, and everything. This overhauls all of Whiterun, Windhelm, Solitude. um, so JK's Skyrim all-in-one mod, really good one. Simple More Variety Creation Club. This, since I have the Anniversary Edition, this basically kind of randomizes the NPCs and NPCs in Skyrim to basically be able to wear bits and pieces of the armor, full armor, or whatever of the Creation Club with the weapons and everything. Um, this is just gonna help improve the performance. Basically, just taking some webs and stuff from caves and all that other stuff. Um, this one, don't get me wrong, I love the Heartfire DLC that's added to here, but you know, sometimes I kind of like this mod right here, the Lakeview Manor update. You guys will see me play it in my in my game in my gameplay when I start it. This is a really good mod. Um, Bardic Arts. This is basically gives you um, some like extra quests and dialogues to add to the bark. So I like it. I tested it out, and you know I am going to use it within my gameplay as well. While Skyrim, really good addition. Um, it puts you through a loop. It does give you those faster patrols. There's always some type of battle going on the main roads when I'm traveling and everything, in towns and everything. When I did a couple tests, I a guy came out of nowhere wearing Nordic armor, and guards killed him. I was able to get that. I'm level one, so you know it has its perks and it has its downsides because some of the enemies in here are a little difficult because they're using Creation Club content too, and you know, I get my butt handed to me half of the time. Overhaul Vampire Knights. This adds like vampire armor and everything. I'm a big vampire person, so um, majority of some of my characters would be vampires, some not. Um, don't get me wrong, I like werewolves too, but I have more variety with the vampire abilities in this game than I do with the werewolf capability. Um, Infinite mining, I really hate timing out after 3 hits. Um, and I said, you know, why can't I just keep mining? So, and I got the infinite mining. This helps me overhaul that. Guard dialogue, obsidian weather. Uh, this is actually pretty good too. Um, I get a nice variety of dragons through this entire game, so I never had to fight the same one twice. Yes, I do play on survival. Now, I know y'all seen weightless armor, and you guys can probably say, oh, you're kind of cheesing it. So the weightless armor only works on the vanilla set. Now, as I told y'all earlier, this game really puts a lot of Creation Club content around Skyrim. So the Creation Club content is not um it's not weightless. It has weight to it. And my inventory gets up pretty stacked up quick. Um so I did that just for that purpose. And then on top of that, I wanted the weightless armor because um for my followers. Because if you guys notice that with your followers, if you give them armor and stuff like that, because it's weighted, their inventory is like done quickly, and I got tired of that because I wanted them to wear certain armors, and it was just difficult moving around with them. So I put that in there just for that purpose only. This adjustment helps with overhauling some the spells and battles and all that other stuff that come along. That's pretty good mod. Um, Console graphics, I like this one better. Daily bosses of Skyrim basically is a one-shot thing. Uh, I know some of y'all probably already played these, but these guys are brutal, and I like playing. Against them. So, same thing like I did with the armor. It's only for the vanilla sets. I mainly do it for my companions so they can be able to wear the armors and the weapons without them be able not to carry anything. And it only works on the vanilla, and not the creation club. Lighting overhaul, perks beyond reasonable. So this is pretty good. This overhauls like the alchemist perk tree, alteration, everything. I actually really like it. So I like this. Fast alternate start. So this actually is the best thing I can ever say. I got tired of always being the carriage and everything. So when you guys see me play, you're gonna see me design my little character that I'll do, and choose one of the paths and everything. Sometimes I might start them off as a vampire. Sometimes I might start them off as like a werewolf or something like that. And then kind of progress on depending on how I feel and everything. But it's just so many things that I can do, and I really do enjoy this a lot. Joe, I just like making different weapons and putting them on mannequins and stuff like that. Notice board is really good. It actually works really well for me to do delivery quests and everything. It works really well. I just go up there. So if it tells me to have, what was one of the classes? Oh, salmon. Deliver 5 salmon. I deliver 5 salmon, and then I'll put it in there, and it'll give me septums right away. Populated cities. Go overhaul. So instead of it being called gold, it's going to be called septums, and I can turn gold bars or gold into gold bars, however I want to do it. Faction followers is something new I just added to the game. It's supposed to give me, I haven't tried it out yet, but it's supposed to give me new followers and everything in the game for me to get. So no more dead merchants. When the vampires attack the towns and everything, I usually use some of my favorite merchants, so no more dead merchants. This is a Lydia overhaul. I kind of like this Lydia overhaul, so we kept that. Infinite chest, I only have it because of some material. If I'm having trouble finding it or whatever, or I'm also kind of busy, so I'm not really on this game a lot. So I'll just grab something that I want after I kind of get that. Because work life takes priority than my gaming life. Alternate fast travel. So as I said, I play survival mode. So as you know, survival, I can't fast travel or anything. So this, I go up to the road sign. It will allow me to be able to fast travel for 60 seconds. One time, basically it's a one-time fast travel shot. So I can fast travel to any location that I have already discovered. Now, as you already know, with the survival mode, with the campaign set, you can fast travel there. You can fast travel to it, but I think you have to be fully, if the way I think it works is you have to be, can't be hungry and you can't be tired in order to fast travel. Once you start becoming tired or hungry, you're no longer able to fast travel to a campsite or anything. Faction overhaul. This is going to help change the faction armors. Guard replacer. Armor is going to replace the guards. Expanded carriage services. As I said, for the Hardfire DLC, I love it, but I got tired doing the whole lumber thing and everything every time I did a game playthrough or whatever. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Um, but I just be able just to craft whatever. Now I'm really thinking about deleting this anyway because there's so many good Creation Club homes that I love using in this game that I might end up just deleting this free player home Hearthfire thing because I rarely use the Hearthfire homes that much anymore anyway. Legendary skills. So this one's actually really good. So basically what this does is basically allows you to put one perk in the in any skill that I'm trying to learn, smithing or enchanting. It puts one perk, and then once I get it to 100, I'll reset it. Then it goes up to a legendary rank 2 automatically, which, as you can see, this monster should raise the skills cap from 100 to 500. So you get 5 legendary perks, but you have to get to 100, reset it, go up, and so it makes it gets stronger every time I go up. So it's beneficial. I like it. This enchantment gives a great enchantment on the weapons that I'm using. Improved cooking in Skyrim. Survival cooking was a little thing. Sometimes some of the food that I had did not have hunger to it. So every time I ate like an apple, some apples didn't have hunger. So this actually helps it. God tier. I only put this in here because I was actually playing. I made a Thor character which got deleted, and I had it on legendary and all this stuff, and it was actually fun. But I'll probably end up removing this one. Probably end up removing that one. Stump stash. So I have this 50k stump stash. I know where it's at, but I kind of like playing like my characters come across it. But it's at the Helgen. As soon as you leave the Cajun Helgen, but as I say, I use alternate start, so I'm always in different areas. So I usually play with my people. They come and find a stash of 50k, and which changes their life because I kind of made sure that a lot of the pricing and everything in this game was high, as much as I could get it was high and expensive, and you know, gotta work at it. Some sun magic, repeatable quest. This allows me to be able to do different delivery quests and all the other stuff. So these are just little basic add-ons and stuff that I can do. My followers will have their levels are not uncapped anymore. So that's good. Craftable everything, Dawnguard. So this allows me to craft everything that's Dawnguard related. Just a few perks. Combat. I can marry anyone. Categorize my saints and seducers, vampire lore powers. As I said, I'm really vampire immersive leveling, so this actually helps with my leveling. Helps with the leveling. Wear multiple rings. I actually like this mod because it's true. I have 10 fingers, but I can only wear one ring, so this will allow me to wear multiple rings, but they can't be the exact same brand or have the exact same ability on it, or it won't work. They all have to be different. So this changes the racial abilities for all races. So I like this. Is actually pretty good for use. This is a detailed mine marker, so any mines that I come across, it will tell me this one was the iron mine, this one was the ebony mine, all this stuff. Addition of bounty rewards, better backpacks. So the backpacks I craft actually are going to be pretty useful. This ring is going to help me not to be in the sun when I do this. Immersive movement, so I move a lot slower like a human and everything. It's just basically like that. Economy and crime, basically as I was saying before. Higher prices for everything, crime rate, big penalties for it. So yeah, driver overhaul is basically my carriage driver is going to be overhauled. Um, this is for smithing, for the anniversary edition. Um, altars, dense grass, enchantment supplies. So yeah, this one here, for chest loots or guard loots or ores or what, just half of the time enemies. Same thing for mining, infinite mine, infinite wood chopping. My mannequins stay put. Sometimes my mannequins like to go all over the place, so this helps me keep stay put. Rice merchants, so I could be able to sell and everything. Valuable firewood. I made the firewood valuable in this game. But yeah, so this is my load order for this. This works really well. I haven't really had any issues with it. So you guys will see me play. I just wanted to put this video out to show you this is what my load order is when I play Skyrim Special Edition, Skyrim Anniversary Edition, Survival. I know half of y'all are gonna say, well, some of their stuff in here, yes, but as I said before, like when it comes to my followers and everything, because I like decorating my followers, and the thing is, I want to put the multi-follower system in here because I like to have multiple people with me. I love having multiple people with me, but I don't know. I do have one slot left. I could put the multi-follower system in here. Let's see. We should still have it under favorites. And everything you see in favorites is all the mods and stuff that I have tested and done and worked with and everything like that. But I wanted to find a good balance where I don't have to keep always doing something like that. I don't know, where is the multi-follower system? I thought I had it under favorites. Ah, here. This is the essential followers patch. I need the other one. Huh. Oh yeah, this race overhaul is actually really good. It gets rid of the great powers and everything. This is good, but I wanted to use the other one that I showed y'all earlier. Are you kidding me? Thank you. I don't remember seeing this one. Oh, something for the multi-flower system. Let me favor that. Because I'm actually probably going to delete something anyway. To be honest with you. Probably end up deleting something. I'm not gonna add that. Come on, where is it? Here, no. That's for the healer, but I am gonna favor that though too. Alright, so this is the essential followers patch. This is like a here it is. Now, which one? I think that's the one I want. Yeah. Alright, so let's download this one. It literally took about 2 hours to do all this. 2 hours it took me to do all this to get this up and running correctly. Now I'm trying to figure out if I should put the essential followers mod in here, an essential one in here. But in order to do that, I'll have to get rid of something, and I think I might end up getting rid of the ooh, excuse me. Actually, not get rid of, but disable. I'll disable this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this one in general. I'm just gonna get rid of that in general. Just going to go ahead and get rid of that. I don't know. Maybe I should get rid of this one too. Followers level uncapped, because when we use the multi-follower system, I think they go up anyway. So you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this one too. Get rid of that one too. I don't want a lot of new NPCs, so I'm not really worried about that. What I do want though is I do want essential followers. So I got essential followers, and let me see something. Let me ferret that again. I thought I had that favored. And let me see something. Now, okay, followers' health starts to regenerate. Enchantments for health will work on followers by this update. Followers, first version, followers' health regeneration is slower than players. Followers' health becomes da 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 da. But if I have him essential, he won't die, so they might take him a minute to get back up. So I'm not really worried about this one. This one here. Default set. Yeah, forget it. I don't care about that. So, yeah. So, still at 99. Got rid of one of those mods. So, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's good. So now I'll go to my load order. I have, let me make sure something. Multi-follower system is up here, right? Yeah, it's right there. Perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and do this. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna do a test run real quick. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Perfect. Alright, so new. As this will be a quick test run. I'm not gonna save nothing or anything like that. It's just a quick test run. So I'm just gonna choose a race and just basically just do a kind of a run through real quick with them. Oh, ooh, sorry. It's the alternate start I was talking to y'all about with. Yeah, we'll just be this guy right here. Done. Done. There we go. Yeah, prisoner's fine. So skills. Make sure my. Yeah, see, this one's how about. So once I put one perk in this novice instruction, it will stop until I reset it again, and then I'll go up, and it will be everything will be a level like 2 kind of thing. So that's good. Everything's good. Now for my smithing, to check on my smithing, see this. Perfect. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's working perfectly. Because this should have one perk too. Yep. Okay, cool. So that's good. Yeah, that's for me. So if I use this, I'll show you. So like I could create these are dual weapons that you saw earlier. So Warhammer. Ah. Oh, that's right. I don't have the glass perk up yet. So since I don't have glass smithing, I can't do it yet. That's right. I gotta have glass smithing in order to do it. But that's that. Alright, so he was given illusion. Still got flames. Restoration healing. But as y'all can see, he has no racial powers. The racial powers are gone. They just gave him an illusion spell in place of the alteration. So each of the characters that I have all have something totally new and different. The standing stones all have their different things because so they're all not the same. For instance, like the Lady Stone, we all know that Vanilla's edition, Lady Stone gives you helps you get 20% faster skills. This Lady Stone does not do that. Those under this on the Lady Stone are his health and more resistance to magical damage. Okay? But also some of these have effects. These under the Sign of the Apprentice recover magicka more quickly but are weaker to magic. Okay? And the Lord Stone, we all know, did armor. Those under the Lord's over the Sign of the Lord recover health over time but take more damage from fire. So yeah, each of these perks are all different in their own way and everything. As I said, I could start off being just a straight vampire, not a vampire lord, but just a regular vampire. But sometimes I like contracting a disease and allowing him or her to transform into it, and then he could be a werewolf. But that's if I decide to do the companions thing, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on what character I want to do. If I want to do it or not, it all depends. But I'll have to change up my load order for that, like remove all my vampire stuff and put the werewolf stuff back in. Well, disable the vampire stuff and put the werewolf stuff in for like the perk exchange for the werewolf, enhancing perks for the werewolf, a limited wolf transformation. As I said, it's okay. Or sometimes I'll play the companions so I can go ahead and get as my followers. But one of the mods I just added adds them as a follower, so I don't really have to do the companions mission or anything like that. So it's not really my favorite one to do. So here we go. Let's just do the faction one right here. Join a faction. And I'll join, which one I want to join? Let's see, Thieves Guild, Dawn Guard, Dark Brotherhood. Oh, I'm just testing anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Let's do Imperial Legion. Let's just be here with the Imperial Legion so I can see what I gotta do. I'm just basically doing a quick run through and see if my mods and stuff are working pretty well.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Don't you Nords put any stock in your own tradition?
And that's the cool thing about this. Like, I could start off as an Imperial soldier already. You know, this alternate start mod is great for different types of roleplay. Now, it's not like the Xbox version and PC version, but for PS4, for the limited that we have going on, this is good. So I'm waiting for this thing to finish so I can do some stuff. Come on. Yes, enable that. Yeah, see, look, I'm wearing this type of clothing. Oh, and alright, perfect. That means the armor, armor replacer for the guards is working perfectly. Cool. My pal axe. And cool thing about this is any type of playthrough I do, each of them is always gonna have this set thing that my twin brother was executed, blah 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 blah, and everything like that. So yeah. Um, go to my maps. As you can see, we're here in Solitude. Nothing is discovered yet, except for Helgen. Can't fast travel at all. So, can't do no fast travel whatsoever.
Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your targets.
Hey, I'm trying to get off this freaking roof. Where the hell did I go? There we go, down we are.
Someday soon you will all see battle. And what you do here today may well save your lives.
Alright, cool. So, it seems like everything is good, going pretty well. Everything seems to be going pretty well. Cool. Alright. Notice board. Here's what I was talking about the notice board. So we'll come up here. We'll do search. As you can see, like bear claws. If I get 5 bear claws, I'll go and get money. Or dragon scales, or never. So these are all great deliverable quests that can happen for me. Okay. So I'll be doing those. Let's get out of here real quick. Now the best way for me to know if everything is working, I'm gonna go to the carriage for my expensiveness. Because if the carriage is up in price, that means the ends are up too. So I don't have to go to an inn and check that out. Ends are always gonna be 100 gold. I think carriages, like you be like 20 or anything. Everything is doing good. Road, the replacers are good. The armor replacers are good. Solitude's overhaul is working, so that's good. Aha, the carriage overhaul is working too.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
And yeah, it's working perfectly. So as you can see, yeah. I'm getting hungry. Riften. Okay. And yes, the extra carriages, so now I can have carriages. There were some carriages to like Dawnstar or Martha or anything like that, so now I have carriage rides to go to those places too.
Good day.
So that's cool. Can't remember if there was a sign down here or not. No, there was no sign down here at all. So I'll make sure everything's working okay still. Make sure nothing else was trying to be added on. Oh yeah, those weather things. So since I have clear weather, it helps with the clear weather effects. So depending on what the weather is, it gives me bonus effects. That is it's an effect mod. So since it's clear weather, it just helps me with some deal extra damage, with more damage on a clear day. So that's basically it. Just more damage, and illusion spells cost 10% less. Basically, I believe on a clear day, stuff like that. Lampposts are pretty good. I just need to find should have did Whiterun. Oh no, here's the sign right here. So this one should, but probably won't, because I haven't really found anything else yet. Sometimes these things work, sometimes it doesn't. But either way, it doesn't bother me too much. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. As I said, it all depends on that one. I might end up getting rid of it. But other than that, I think so far everything seems to be doing pretty well. I don't see any other issues. Okay, they just popped out of nowhere. A little glitchy there a little bit. But okay. Oh, this is part of the wilds of Skyrim. Okay, so these are bodyguards. Oh, traveling merchant guards, and this is a merchant.
Huh?
So they'll
Good afternoon.
you'll
Take a look.
they'll walk through everywhere in Skyrim, and each of them have different things. They all don't carry the exact same thing. Like this person is just carrying all staffs, and I remember running into a merchant one time, and you see what I mean by value. Like everything is so high and so expensive because of that economy mod here. Look at that value, 2,056, 4,000. Usually if I didn't have this on here, you could probably say this stuff was going to be like 500 something or anything like that. But because I have that account, everything's expensive. So it takes me a while to really get the hang of things on here. But everything seems to be
next time.
working pretty well. So the next time y'all see me, mercenary, vigilant of Stendar. So the vigilant Stendar, I have that faction outfit. He's wearing it. So since he's vigilant Stendar, he's wearing the outfit now, which is cool.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar.
Yeah,
Cavort
so
with any daedra.
that's
We
cool.
will hunt you down.
Stendar.
So, yep, everything seems to be working pretty well. I'm not having no issues or anything so far. Quest boards are up and running. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so I think I could go ahead and figure out my next gameplay. Figure out what I'm gonna do next, but which will probably end up me. I kind of want to do an Imperial, so that's what I'll probably end up doing. I'll probably end up playing an Imperial race. But yeah, so this is just it. This is just a load order test type of thing before I start doing some gameplay of my Imperial. And I'll be making some different types of other people. But yeah, so hopefully you guys will join me on my journeys through Skyrim for the 569th time. So take care and see y'all soon.